What's up guys? Iceman here. Welcome back to my channel. So, my speculation is that for the latter reset, the Paladin might be the most tuned way to go. No, not exactly. It's just... There's the FOH Paladin thing now, right? Where Fist of the Heavens can damage both demons and undead, where it used to just damage undead. The Holy Bolt factor of it, anyway. See? Lightning strikes your target as holy bolts. Seek out nearby enemies. Oh, it doesn't specify? Okay, a bolt of divine energy that damages demons and undead. Right, so that's what holy bolts do. They damage demons and undead now. So we can apply that to the holy bolts on Fist of the Heavens. And, of course, many of you, I'm sure, have seen videos on this. It's very effective. It can really clear the screen quite well if you know what you're doing. You know? You're running Cast Sanctuary, you're under the pit. Basically, the Fist of the Heavens Paladin, I think, is pretty good. But the problem is getting there. Like, I'm going to experiment tomorrow some. I might live stream it. Where I'm going to put more basic gear on my Paladin and see what sort of hammered in / Fist of the Heavens hybrid I can make. Because I think that's the route I want to take with the ladder reset. Is I want to be a Fist of the Heavens Paladin. Perhaps even a Blessed Hammer Fist of the Heavens Paladin hybrid. But how do we get there? Holy Fire is kind of what I'm thinking. So, I made it to level 16, alright? And it was a good time. Took me only 2 hours to clear Act 1. To get to Endariel and slap that ass. Only 2 hours, man. It's probably a world record for Ice Boy. So give me a hell yeah in the comments below. It was great. 2 hours flat. Little over 2 hours. I killed Endariel. Killed Radaman and so forth. But Holy Fire, I think, makes for a pretty chill build. You can just run around and shit dies around you. So, who doesn't want that? And that's what I like. Initially, I was thinking about going a summon Necromancer. But the problem is, if we're honest, that build is complete ass. Especially when it comes to a ladder reset. Who wants to start as a summon Necro on the ladder reset? Of course, you're reliant on corpse explosions because the summons do next to no damage, always and forever. Their damage completely sucks. So it's basically a corpse explosion necromancer with his homies taking the heat. It's kind of how that works. And it's a very gradual increase with corpse explosion, just getting a good radius on it and all that. But the Holy Fire Paladin is, I think, what I'm going to do, and I might actually use a respec. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Holy Fire, I'm going to put 1 point into Zeal, and then I'm going to start leveling up Resist Fire. And like I said, so far, at level 16, the fire damage from the aura, 15 to 54. So that's not that bad, in my opinion. Skill level 10. And then the damage that it adds to your attack is 93 to 165. And it also has a 10-yard range at level 16. Oh, current skill level 10. Required. What? Adds fire damage to your attacks. Required level 6. Okay. Oh, level 16 to put another point into it. Okay, that's fine. I'm a little confused here. Current skill level 10. That's fine. What it doesn't really specify is, hasn't there been a change recently in 2.4 where Holy Fire does more damage when the enemies are closer to you and less damage when they're further away from you? So how does that apply? There's no indication of those details in this skill indicator here. So it raises a bunch of questions. Like, is it 15 to 54 at best, and then it's doing less damage as they go away from you? Or is it 15 to 54 damage at worst, and it does more damage than that as they get closer to you? I just don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any answers on that. But here's Endariel. I just killed her a few levels ago, but I want to show you guys how well this holy fire does. Oh. Dumb toad. I was actually, that's right. This isn't Project Diablo 2. No, this is Diablo 2 Resurrected, so Catacombs actually has 4 levels. Alright, but here's how it goes against the champions. Basically, you're required to attack them if you want to get them done with quick. So here I'll go now through this area. Of course, their fire resistance varies some. When you get through Nightmare and Hell, you're going to run into a lot of fire immunes, but I'm thinking I might try to switch over to Fist of the Heavens, Hammered, and Hybrid by the time I get to Hell. But check this out, how well it can take care of these minions for one. It's just a very passive build, you see that? Hey, yeah. Just die. They just die all around. Hey, yeah, that's just what I'm looking for. A build where I can just chill, just do nothing. You see that? I'm thinking this, once you're like to Act 3 and stuff, there's a bunch of those low HP but just high density areas. Look how fast it kills Dario.
I am overburdened.
I'm thinking once you get there, this really might start to shine, this build. Nice. Couple upgrades. But very basic, so I think, like, as I level, I'm just gonna max out Holy Fire. Max out Resist Fire at Synergy. 1 point into Zeal. And then maybe a few points into Salvation to see how that goes. Because right now, I'm in Act 2, and it was doing quite alright. So as I level, so far, it's been... I feel like it's been alright. Like, it's been adequate damage. Of course, most of it is from your hit damage, but just from taking care of the trash. See, watch this. Look at these guys. Look at that. One tick. One tick. And here's some champions. See how well it takes care of the champion. Not bad. You see that? But it's chill, and I'm thinking this might be alright. Of course, pretty much everyone's going to make a sorceress. But perhaps you're one who wants to take the path less traveled by. Because, you know, broad is the path that leads to destruction. Alright, so consider that when you're thinking about making that sorceress. Make something else, man. Make one of those ass damage summon droids or necros. No, don't do that. But if you want to try something else, this might be fun. Pretty passive, and the icing on the cake is that you can be a pretty damn decent FOH paladin with very little gear. I think by the time you're level 70 or so, it'll do quite well clearing the Chaos Sanctuary, and you might be well on your way to attaining that GGAF gear. But let me know what you guys think about this build for a ladder reset start. I mean, you see here? I'm just chilling, man. And it's passively killing a lot of enemies. Like, this is great. So I'm really curious to see how well this scales as you level. 1 tick, 2 ticks, kills them all. See that? But let me know in the comments, what are you guys going to be running for the ladder reset? And do you guys think I'm just full of garbage when it comes to this proposing the idea of maybe this build is okay for ladder reset? Because yeah, the benefit is, I mean, you could really just do this until level 18 or 20 or so, and just respec into a hammered in, which would probably be a safe way to go. So that very well might be the path that I go down. Is, say that I get to level 30 or so, I'm in Act 5, and this skill just performs like complete ass. Did I really lose out on much? In my opinion, not really, because at the least it got me to level 18 quite sufficiently, and then he can respec to hammer. So that's kind of my plan right now. This might change, but let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. And like the video if you will, and if you want to support me, you can become a channel member. Click that join button or the first link in the description below. And thank you to my channel members and to my patrons. You do have access to my past live streams if you become a channel member, and you will also be granted many wives. And those wives, they are coming. I know some of you guys have been asking, where the hell are my wives? Why haven't they come by yet? You've been blessing me with all this shit. It just hasn't really happened. But the kingdom of ice is at hand, and you will indeed be blessed with many wives once we get there, alright? So I'll be talking to y'all soon. Peace be with you.